Before starting this meditation, I'm like, jumping around and doing a multitasking. I had a high blood pressure and using a medication and the high blood pressure and all, and doing a job and doing a business. So it's too hectic life. But, thanks to Chandra sir and this Buddha CEO whole organization, they made a lot of changes in me and how I deal my day-to-day life now.
The second business that I was working on from the last few years, I knew that it's like there would be some investor would be coming and investing. I could sense that, but it had not happened. So immediately as soon as I started this, I didn't even have to complete the 40-day program. I got a call from one of the investors that I was expecting, saying it's like, let's meet and discuss. And yeah, the meditation is magic. Even though there were people around me for many years, suddenly the way they connect changed.
I had sometimes sound sleep. Now, after this continuous meditation, I have a good sound sleep, and I don't get up much. Maybe earlier, the number of times was getting up was more. Now it may be only one. And the meditation per se has also helped in removing unnecessary thoughts.
Happy evening, friends and masters. Today, second day of our health week. So we have a lot of insights. Again, yesterday we came to know about stress, the three kinds of stress that Master walked us through. Today, we'll add on to more wisdom about how meditation gives a better physical health and mental health. Over to you, sir.
Happy evening, dear friends and masters. A great morning and afternoon. We talked about stress. We talked about stress getting released, removed, eliminated completely when we change the thought. And then meditation is helping us change the thought. The mental stress. The major reason for stress is the mental rumination. And so meditation is absolutely removing that. Chemical stress, things that we absorb into the body, unscientific food habits, unscientific foods, that our body is constantly with a meditator is helping us respond appropriately to these, choose appropriately the right foods. And so then that also will be helped to understand a little bit later in the week of how our food habits change when we regularly meditate. But the core reason, the mental stress and mental rumination is easily be removed through meditation. It happens. No one needs to do anything. It just happens when you just practice, meditation happens. And so the basis, yesterday we're talking about all energy communication. It's all energy communication. And thought and feeling are the energy communication. They're communicating in their energy field that cells are receiving, and so they're responding. So longevity and youthfulness are two areas that meditation helps to improve. There is a lot of research. There are various ways and various reasons why we improve our longevity. telomerase is the protective caps at the end of our genes. Like shoelaces, they have at the end of a shoelace some small cap-like thing that holds the lace together. So if that cap thing is, if that comes out, then the shoelace sort of disintegrates. The role of genes is to reproduce cells with the right protein. So duplicate, to produce cells, duplication. Reproduction in the body is happening through duplication. Cells duplicate. And genes contribute in a lot of that in creating new protein. And so this scientifically, the scientific experimentation proved that for meditators, the telomerase caps are of good size or growing. But normally, with more and more duplication, the telomerase caps are shrinking, wear and tear. But for a meditator, they remain constant, they remain same, or they also grow in size, which means that they're providing more longer-term duplication mechanism of cells, which means that people can live longer. If cells don't duplicate, then certain organs cannot reconstruct, repair, because they're always cells are dying, so new cells have to replace them. Medical research of various countries is saying that 600, 700, 800,000 cells are produced every second in the body. That means so many are also equally going away. So cell duplication is a very essential mechanism of how body rebuilds. And one of the core components that assist in this is this telomerase, which is the end of the DNA, end of the genes, and so the caps-like structures, and those are being observed to be sustaining pretty well as of growing, defying the age. They also have noticed, I was briefly talking about it, that many hormones get produced, and so especially in the delta state. Delta is the deep sleep state. In the delta state, many hormones get produced. Anti-cancer hormones are there. They have noticed traces of it. But the experimentation is talking about an important chemical or hormone called growth hormone, GH, which is also produced when we sleep deeply, or when we're into the delta state. The delta state is a low frequency wave state. And if you recollect from last week, meditation very easily and naturally takes us into the delta states. And so then we spend a long time in that state of delta. And so then the growth hormone, which is responsible for creating new structure throughout the body, is there. Essentially, meditators seem to be, the body seems to be supported pretty well by regular meditation. Not going to delta is caused directly by the stress. Not going to delta, because if you have active brain waves, then you can't really get into the delta state. So they have to be subdued, they have to go away. That requires the stress to be removed. The chemicals like cortisol has to be removed. And the thought pattern has to change. So all of that is linked to regular meditation to empty the mind. So one is, and there are experimentation that they talk about in a long-term experimentation, how much lifespan meditation is adding, and those are all very in the nascent stage. EOCinstitute.org is a great site to go and look at some of these experiments. For everything, there is research quoted. Similarly, youthfulness, the skin sagging, the skin folds. A lot of that is attributed to the stress chemicals, cortisol, really impacting the functioning of the skin cells. And so when those are removed, so they no longer impair the skin cell working, and so the skin seems to get better. The opposite is true when people who carry significant stress, then they seem to have, if aging is determined by the ability to not take decisions or no skin look and feel, whatever I want to do aging, that we normally think at a certain age it happens, but for people who are completely stressed, it happens early. When the concept of meditation, the aging is not there, that it has to be removed, because everything is based on what we think and feel. Otherwise, you can't explain how people above 100 years of age are still carrying on their lives very happily. Because one thing for certain is that they don't think that I'm old and so I can't do this and I can't do that. So skin smoother, looking younger, not having these folds, all of that attributed to removing the stress. And so then having a better body functioning. And so naturally supporting every organ and so is skin. People who have been meditating for some time, you probably have got comments that, hey, you're looking younger, you're arresting your age. You seem to look the same. It happens. It's good. It's good to feel good. If that's going to make somebody feel good, why not? Right? And it's good to get over with various creams that we have to spend if we are naturally going to gain that radiance and brilliance, right? Why not? Certainly, some industries will have to close down when everybody starts practicing meditation. That's for sure. Industries that do not add value, we feel, will not exist for a period of time. That do not add value, but they only introduce fear, false identification, they'll probably not exist. Because when we start finding that happiness from inside, the beauty from inside, so things will not exist. Stop bothering about what others think of me. So longevity is a great aspect. It's happening by default. And there are many, many friends, like antioxidant. Meditation is considered great antioxidant, where you have to take antioxidant specific substances into the body, like fruits and that. But meditation is supposed to be creating sufficient free radical, arresting the free radicals. It's got this property of being the highest antioxidant. So happy to see that so much research is happening. Now, keeping all that aside, we were talking about yesterday, we have a field and there is energy, and energy is reflected. What kind of energy we carry is based on the state of being, our state of being. The state of being is our thoughts and feelings at any given moment of how we are thinking about our life, about our body. So this week, being this health week, I thought we will utilize an opportunity to imagine, to dream, and then affirm about our body, and to build a great body, a healthy body. Our imagination drives the kind of thoughts and feelings we can have. Our imagination drives the thoughts and feelings that we have. Whatever maybe say our financial situation right now, whatever maybe my physical situation right now, physical health situation, whatever that may be, and that is defined in many ways by the subconscious programs that we have. Physically, my body may be a certain thing. Materially, my financial situation may be a certain thing. But how do I think and feel about it is based on the subconscious programs I have. Somebody may have X amount of money, or somebody may have a reasonable body and still say, oh, my body just does not cooperate. I can't even run. Some people in the same state may say, oh, I'm so glad my body is really cooperating. I'm able to walk. It's a state of being, what we programmed with. No matter what the program is, our imagination can be anything that we want. It defines the future. And so the imagination can drive the thought and feeling that we can have. So imagination is the biggest asset that we have, and every one of us are empowered with to alter our thought and feeling. And if thought and feeling are defining the energy communication to the cells, and so we must have the ability to alter, and imagination is that thing that alters. Removing the negative communication from subconscious is one thing, but an imagination to alter the communication to what we want and where we want is another. So we use that imagination, friends, significantly in the course of this program to define our thoughts and feelings. And repetition is a great neuroscience principle that the more you repeat, and so the more you can take that into program your subconscious. Using imagination, however unlimited it can be, that we define what we want to have our thoughts and feelings, and we repeat it. A repetition takes it into the subconscious, so that the limited feelings and thoughts that subconscious is programmed will go away, saying that my financial situation is bad, my body is not that great, to now my body is greatly supporting me in my marathon. My throat is great, my throat and voice are greatly supporting me in my singing. My fingers have greatest reflexes in supporting me in my instruments, or whatever thing that we are doing, that today we're challenged to do. So from today, we utilize in our meditation introduce a few minutes of imagination visualization segment. And so when we combine some affirmations with our imagination of a future that we want, is centered around creating a great body. And so we must be able to attract that thing in due course. I would like us to reflect upon, dear friends, of some affirmations about your body. And then, if that is true in your body or that organ, then what new experiences that it is enabling to you, that's called clarity. If I have great health, if I have my hands working greatly, if my back is completely fixed, if my immunity challenges have been removed, or digestive challenges have been totally gone, what does it enable you? What new experience enable you? For example, if I don't travel out, I don't go out in the early mornings in my city, because then I've been conditioned to think that the whole pollen is there and it causes some kind of asthmatic problems. So my body has got this asthma, so I can't go anywhere. That's our state of being. And of course, body is responding to it. But now it could be that, let's say you always wanted to be in the best park in the town, and you want to do that morning walk there and watch those birds and then by the lake. And so there's an experience that's so dearly had in the past, but you don't do. So then you would, if that is so dear to you, that experience so dear to you, then you would say, my body, my respiratory system is so supportive. It's got the capability to heal and is functioning so greatly. That's your affirmation. And then your imagination is about, now you are enjoying that park. You're going around that morning 5 o'clock when the mist is, the fog is there. You're defying it. You're going there and you love it. And you're going around walking in that area. You're sitting down meditating, and you're probably having a chat with a friend or so, but you're enjoying that morning weather because it's so important for you. So you're visualizing it. You're imagining it, that you being there. And if you imagine as if that future is happening for you, because this great body, that your respiratory system is supporting all of you to no longer have that asthmatic condition. So you pick up affirmations about your body, your health, any organ, anything. And then imagine that it is enabling you with the future. And so if that future is true, then this must be true. If the future is true, as if it's real for you, you live it, you experience it, you visualize it, you dream it, get that feeling, because if you're enjoying it, it's an imagination, right? It's nothing to do with the physical material condition. So you imagine you enjoy it in that thing as if it's real. And so pump up your body with an emotion as the affirmation is true. So friends, we put these two combinations, and then we're going to use that maybe about 5 to 7 minutes of time in visualizing that future. We connect with the future. So from today, the meditation is like this. We do heart elevation, then we do breath mindfulness meditation, and then we do a short segment of imagination where we are absolutely free. We are the architects of our life to visualize and dream. And we do this a few times, and then we reprogram, slowly install a new program, subconscious. When you step out of the home, it's no longer telling you that, hey, you are just come out this early in the morning, so and it's going to something again, you're going to have this asthma. It's going to say, wow, my body is really has got the capability to heal. It greatly supports me. This is the affirmation you'll have automatically. So we're going to do this, friends. We'll not bother about what will happen to me in this 35 days left. In the quantum field, time and space is not ours, but we just are going to, knowing the science behind it, we're just going to go after it, and then we're going to work on it. We'll see what happens, how much improvement we'll have. So we'll start with the health from this week, and we'll slowly add other things as we go into the next week and next week and next week, where you're covering manifestations of material stuff or anything. Then we cover emotional intelligence about relationships. So we keep adding some to our imaginations every day. Right, friends? So let's go into meditation once again. Relax yourself, sit comfortably, reflect for some time about what are your affirmations about your body health, and then what new experience that you really are caring to have, right? Because the more you are interested in experience, the more emotion you can drive up in your imagination. The more emotion you have, the more energy you generate, the stronger you feel. And so the more stronger your signal to the cells, and to the stronger the genes can upregulate and so produce a protein to create new things. Okay. So for anybody new, we are practicing one second. We are practicing breath mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to go into empty state of mind and be in that state for as long as we can. This is the crux of a meditation process, to be in the empty state where we connect with the quantum field of energy, of unlimited possibility. So observe the breath, your eyes closed, fingers into fingers, as you see in the picture, hands in your lap, cross your feet at ankle. And if you're wearing spectacles, remove them, and observe your breath anywhere in the nose as a reference point to observe the breath at that point. When you observe the breath, mind is slowly becoming empty of thought. And as the mind is becoming empty, you experience energy, and so you may have any sensations, anything that happens involuntarily without your active creation, that is an experience, so be a witness to it. If there is a thought that you know you're thinking, and that's what it feels to you, then bring your attention back to the breath, and again observe the breath, and again go to emptiness. Thoughts will keep coming, and our job is to keep bringing our attention back to the breath and observe the breath. And so then again, you go to empty state. So this is called breath mindfulness meditation. It is very, very easy to practice. I'll play some music. I'll also be guiding for us to stay focused onto our breath. And while we Before we start this, we do something called heart elevation process, friends. Very easy to practice. Just follow my guidance. Relax yourself. Sit comfortably with your eyes closed. Relax your body. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers. Hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. Our goal is to empty the mind and merge into the greater emptiness, that quantum field of energy. When you observe your breath, mind becomes empty. As our mind is becoming empty, we channelize all that energy into the generous present moment. We allow our body to function at its natural best. Be with your breath. allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience that emptiness inside of you, all around you. Become aware of that emptiness, that blackness of no body, of no thing. When you empty your mind of all thought, we move away from matter we experience. That emptiness. Emptiness is energy. field of energy with infinite possibilities. Everything that you ever will experience is here in this field as energy. The longer you stay aware of it, the more you receive from it. Merge into your breath. Merge into that emptiness of yourself. This is your higher intelligence, your greater mind. Everything and everybody are connected in this field of energy. The longer you experience an emptiness, the more you experience that connectedness. Friends, as we are empty in our mind and clear of all thought, it's a great opportunity to imagine and dream about a great new future, to create the radiant health in our body. Friends, our thoughts and feelings are the basis for the communication into our body, to the cells and organs of the body. I'd like you to dream and connect to a great future defined by the greater health in your body, dear friends. The clearer your intent, the stronger your feeling generates the stronger signal to upregulate your cells or genes. Come on, friends. I want you to experience that future. I want you to believe as you affirm those intentions about your health. Affirm your intentions, dear friends, with excitement. Whatever that may be about your body, about that organ, about that greater health, affirm it, dear friends. As you affirm, I'd like you to imagine, I'd like you to dream and live that new future enabled by this healthy body. Come on, friends, live and experience that future as if your body is healed, the body has gained, that organ is gained that health, that it is supporting you in whatever that you wanted to experience. Live it, dear friends. I want you to experience that future. Bring out that emotion, that feeling of joy, that freedom, that happiness, that confidence, whatever that may be, dear friends. Live it. Remember, this quantum field has unlimited potential. Whatever you imagine is manifested into your physicality. Let there be no doubt about it. Feel it, dear friends. Live it as if your affirmations have come true, that your body is supporting you greatly. Affirm it. Experience that future. Feel that emotion in every cell of your body, dear friends. Feel it. You are the architect of your life. Come on, friends, dream about that future supported by this new body, rejuvenated, rebuilt, enabling you with a deeper experience that you always wanted. Feel it. Love it, dear friends, into this new life. You're priming your subconscious with that feeling and an experience, dear friends. Feel more of it. Experience more. Affirm more about that greatest health in your body, in that organ, in that part of your body. Feel, believe, relax your body. All intentions, affirmations, and emotions are energy. Let your body absorb these energies. Relax. And let this quantum field organize this future for you. At the right time and place, let it go. Let it go. You planted seeds of possibilities into this unlimited quantum field. Be certain whatever that you emotionally embrace is manifesting into your physicality. This is the quantum law. Express gratitude to all things and everybody for creating this new future, for experiencing this future. Your gratitude to your parents, your teachers, your mentors, to your family, your friends, your colleagues, everybody, to the nature, to all things you use that support you, to yourself and to this intelligent quantum field. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Recollect your experiences from the session. And whenever you're ready, feeling certain that a new future is unfolding for you, you may open your eyes. Okay, friends. Hope you enjoyed the session. A new process we added today. Utilizing our unlimited power of a conscious mind. The whole creation is happening when we utilize this unlimited power of a conscious mind to imagine. And the unlimited power of this quantum field to receive. Channeled through our subconscious. It's a great process to try. We continue to work on it. We continue to get better with our imagination about that health, that experience that enables this great health to move ourselves into a great new future. So while we are here on Tuesdays, we are sharing and we are listening to experience of people, meditators who have been enjoying their life, transformed. So let's invite Anjana ji and Vidya madam. Yes, Veena.
Yes. Friends, we have today with us two Buddha CEO volunteers, leaders who have been practicing meditation for more than a year and have found immense benefits and are here to inspire us with their story of how meditation really transformed their lives. First, we have with us Ms. Anjana Ledwani from Dubai. She's working in banking industry since 17 years. Training and grooming staff is what Anjana loves doing, and that's her passion. I welcome you, Ms. Anjana Ledwani.
My Sadhana Pranam to everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to have my heartfelt gratitude to Chandraji and entire Buddha CEO team to give me this platform to express my heartfelt gratitude. And I have been for this journey for almost more than a year. As you just told me about that, I have staying in Dubai and working with banking industry for last 17 years. My close friend Sudha introduced me with Buddha CEO Foundation. And I met Chandraji. I got so fortunate and blessed that I met Chandraji last year, February, when he came to Dubai and conducted workshop on 18th and 19th of February. Then onwards, there is no looking back. My journey is still on. I'm learning a lot every day. First and foremost, the best thing about this journey for meditation, like I've been very calm, and the best, I'm living in a moment. I don't worry about tomorrow, or I don't think about much about past, and I'm enjoying it and staying in a moment. And everything falls in place. Everything seems perfect. Yes, I don't say that there's no challenges. Still, there are a lot of challenges, but the way of handling is different. Instead of reacting, I start responding, and or the solution come itself. And I really don't have words to express. Like there's so many things happening, which first of all, we are so much aware what is happening around, We are stopped judging. We are living a beautiful or wonderful life. Honestly, I don't have words what to say. When Sudha told me today that you have to speak, I said, I really don't know what to say. There's so many things happening. Maybe it's small, big for a lot of people, but yes, it's ongoing journey. There is no looking back. Every day I'm finding myself a different person. I'm a better version of myself, I can say. Every day it's a new day, I have new journey, new learnings, and all my relations, all my friends, colleagues, all of my reflections, they're teaching me every day. They're correcting me every day. And I'm becoming a better person every day. Thanks a lot, Chandraji. I conquer a lot of things. Like I don't have any fear of death, which I expressed last when I had an experience when I lost my aunt in India when I was traveling India. This is the first time I ever seen like losing someone so close. But I lost like fear of death. I don't feel anything. I know that when we are going to a better place. So that's the biggest thing, because I'm always scared of like what happened if I die tomorrow. But now I'm ready anytime. If anything comes, I'm ready for it. So that's a wonderful thing happened to me. I think that's the biggest thing I happened to me, that I have lost fear of death. And so many small things. I'm happy all the time. My soul is happy. I'm enjoying everything. I'm being in a moment all the time. Thanks a lot once again. And I really want everyone to at least do meditation for 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, what I can do. It really changes everyone's life. My heartfelt gratitude to everyone once again. Thanks a lot, Chandraji, and thanks a lot, entire Buddha CEO team. That's from my end. Thank you.
Thank you, Anjanaji. That's great to hear that no fear of death. If we understand that, we understood about this creation, everything about creation. The only reason we limit ourselves is because there is this death around the corner. And that's what limits us all the time. Ultimately, everything goes back to this fear. And the biggest fear that we all have is this death. So we limit ourselves, we do this, we do that, we center around, we acquire properties, we so many things we do. Ultimately, is that. So wonderful that you say we're continuing and then happy for no reason. How about your children? How is your family meditating together? And what's your practice like?
Oh, my family, only my husband is very regular now doing meditation every day in the morning. Kids, not yet. But yes, I can see changes, because when I'm changed, they're automatically changed. Yes, they still have a lot of questions, doubts. They keep telling me anytime when I get angry, because emotion is still there. I get upset, I get angry on them. They keep telling, Mama, you're doing meditation. I said that meditation doesn't mean that I'll not get upset. The emotions will always be there. So they're just making fun of me all the time. But yes, I can see a lot of changes in them as well. Because when I change myself, automatic things around me changes. But yes, my husband is doing regularly now, and he's also enjoying it and finding a lot of difference in himself. Thank you once again, Chandraji, for that as well.
Wonderful. Thank you. Looking forward to meeting you all in March again.
Yes, looking forward for it. Most welcome, sir.
In Pyramid Valley, you.
Yes, in February, right? Yes.
In
yes.
Pyramid Valley, all of you in Pyramid Valley here.
Yes, tathastu.
All right. Well, I'll
Thanks.
see you in Dubai, but I want to see you in Pyramid Valley here.
Sure, we will.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes, Veena.
Friends, we have with us Dr. Vidya Ramachandran, a PhD in sociology, living in Hyderabad. She has also learned alternative healing methods like Reiki. She is practicing Ana-Pana-Sati meditation every day with a lot of perseverance, sincerity, and passion. She has been meditating with Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation for over 1.5 years now. And she has been volunteering with the CEO Quantum Foundation with a lot of activities, including book clubs, for which she is more popular amongst all our participants. I welcome you, Vidya, madam.
Yeah. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to everyone, dear friends. So I am Vidya. I live in Hyderabad. So I am practicing the Buddha CEO Quantum Foundations meditation from past 2 years, closely to 2 years, that is from 2021. So I came across with this Buddha CEO information from the WhatsApp. Actually, during 2021, there was a lot of pandemic. We all know that. During time, I used to just go through the scribbling here and there, scrolling like that. So at that time, I found out this Buddha Siva Quantum Foundations program. So I joined there from here and there and all. Then I started enrolling myself in the 40 days program. So before going into this, I would like to tell something about myself, what the problems I had before doing this meditation. Actually, when I came to Hyderabad, so we settled here in this place. That time I wanted to take a break from what I was earlier, as I was fond of teaching, and as Veena ma'am told, I'm also a PhD in sociology. So I was very fond of teaching. I used to move with everyone and all. So when I decided to take a break, that break became too long and too long. By that time, I realized that break was too long. I lost contact with everyone whom I had it earlier. My students, my own colleagues, my own friends, everyone I lost the contact. And I started feeling I'm alone here. So even though family members were there with me, inside me, I was actually feeling very lonely. So I was involving myself in some productive activities, and still that vacuum was there inside me. So I am not able to useful to someone or something like that. That type of thoughts were inside me. So because of these thoughts or something, I started having a mental situation. So in that situation, I used to get thoughts, 50 to 100 thoughts in a minute. You can't even imagine that. As Chandra sir says, 50 to 60,000 thoughts will definitely suited me in those times. So continuous thoughts like a stream, it used to come. I don't have any control of it. So from the morning till I sleep, this will be coming on in my mind. Even before sleeping also, sometimes I used to get this flash of thoughts. There was no way I could control it. This is one situation. Second thing is, there was a very powerful voice. That is my inner voice inside me. It used to command me always like that. It used to give me orders. Go and do this. Go and do this. Well, why are you standing now? Go and cook, or go and take bath, something like that. Or you go out. Some sort of an instruction. I used to get it from my inner voice. But that inner voice was so powerful. So I was not able to overcome that one. So I started obeying that inner voice inside me. And finally, I lost my freedom and became a slave to that inner voice. So sometimes even I used to feel, what is wrong with me? Why these things are happening? But everything was beyond my control. But with my knowledge or without my knowledge, I was blindly following that inner voice only. So I never used to think on my own and do anything like that, because that was so overpowering inside me. So third one, due to these reasons, I also started having the worries and anxieties. So even if when I call someone, if they don't pick up the phone, I used to get tense. Why they are not picking up? Is there something wrong with them? Are not they feeling well? Have they gone out something? Or they are ignoring me? All such nonsense thoughts used to come into my mind. So this was my situation before the meditation. Though I have know the alternative healing methods, I used to practice them also, but they used to give only a temporary relief. That was not a permanent thing to me. Somewhere, there was a lackingness and there was a vacuum inside me. So when I joined this Ana-Pana-Sati meditation for the 40 days, enrolled myself and started practicing this 40 days of meditation under Chandra sir. So I could feel some changes in my side. Even then, I was not particularly able to note it out what is happening or what that thing. But when the entire course of 40 days was over, then I was able to put an report sheet for myself. In that, to my surprise, the thoughts which were coming 50 to 100 thoughts per minute, they have completely, drastically, they have came down. It was in the minimum level and at a manageable level. So not only that, my inner voice just disappeared from me. Where it was there, now where it is not there, I don't have any idea. Since I got the confidence and the clarity, my worries and anxieties also started disappearing. Not only that, I started having the confidence and trust in the universe. I am holding the hands of the universe. I am safe. Nothing is going to happen to me. Not only me, people whom I know them, everyone is holding the hands of the universe. So for me, I had a confidence. Because of that, this unnecessary worry and anxiety just disappeared from me. So not only this was happened to me, so what I lost earlier, so I lost my own personality, my own attitude, my own positivity and all in that long gap. I regained these things after doing this Ana-Pana-Sati meditation. That was a wonderful gift for me to receive it. See, along with that, I received many other gifts like calmness and understanding others, empathy, all those things, and responding to the situation instead of reacting to that. All those things also I got it as a side gift. But the main gift what I had was this, to regaining what we lost, that too your own personality, your own attitude. Once you have lost, it is very, very difficult to regain it. At that one particular, after a certain age, it is very difficult to regain it back. So that I have got it back with me with practicing this Ana-Pana-Sati meditation. So I am very, very grateful and gratitude to this meditation and also to Chandra sir for bringing back to me, to my own personal personality and my own way of my own, what do you say, that bubbling nature of myself. So this is the greatest gift by practicing this Ana-Pana-Sati meditation. Apart from that, I am also a volunteer in the Buddha CO Quantum Foundation. So, now I am getting more roles and more opportunities to do certain services. I am very happily doing it. I am thoroughly enjoying this process of living and this journey. Also, earlier, one more thing I had two, it can be complexes or it can be ideas of that. One, I used to be a long-term planner. If I have to do something tomorrow, I will be planning from today itself. Even though I am a very good cook, when some people want to a particular dish, they have to be informed me a day earlier. Then only I can make it. I was so strict about that. Even to my own daughter, I will say, give me a 1 day advance or 1 day notice or 1 day at notice, then I can do it. Because I had to be so perfectly planned for everything. Now it is just disappeared. Even if an half an hour before somebody says, I can do it, whatever you want the dish, I can make it. So earlier I had that being a perfectionist. Probably I had it as my own idea or my own perception of it is like that. So I am perfect in everything. Just I dropped that image. Now everything has becoming so easy for me. So I'm able to accept everything, no judgment. Even if something goes wrong, I said it has gone, it was, so what? So that my perfection image to drop it is also very, very difficult. I learned that one, and losing my own self, actually that has given me a lot of benefit in doing this. And now I am also as a part of the team in Buddha CEO Chennai chapter. I take sessions in Tamil for that chapter. And I also, one of the teammates, I am taking the Tamil section for the Ganga Hospital also. As a personally, I am managing one senior citizen group who are all 70+ years old. So I am doing that. And also one miracle of meditation, I can call it. I have actually formed a group in my own apartments. So I was living for 20 years in this apartment closely. I never had any friends or anyone in that apartments. Whenever we meet the people in the corridor or the lift, I used to say, okay, hello, how are you? That's all the conversation, and used to come and go in. So in the year 2021, as in the during Ganesh Chaturthi, it so happened, it was just a miracle, even though we don't know how it happened. So when the Ganesh Chaturthi puja and all was over, so they wanted me to play this housey or something like that. I said, no, I don't have time. I have to go and take a session at 9 o'clock. That Tamil session, I have to take it. I can't miss it. They said, what you are teaching there? I said, I'm teaching the meditation called Ana-Pana-Sati Meditation. It is a very easy meditation. and just easy to follow, and the benefits are so good and so plenty. So then they got interested. Can you teach us? I said, oh, definitely. But at least 6-7 people are there, then I can teach this meditation. So immediately on September 5th, still I remember, as a group, we started that 40 days program. So there is one more challenge was there for me, because I belong to Chennai. So I know fluent Tamil, fluent Hindi, English and all, but Telugu I can converse, not to this level of taking a class. But when they asked me, nothing came into my mind. I said, okay, I will take it. But I never even thought, even if it was an earlier Vidya, I would have given so many excuses and asked somebody to do it and all. But this time I don't know, that much of a confidence I gained during this Ana-Pana-Sati meditation. So I said, I will take it now. Everything is going very well. On 24th December, Chandra sir and Vani madam came to my house. We had a meditation meet also in my house. They actually met them, and by doing this service and teaching the people, I have learned few things. So what is the thing? First lesson I have learned is, so you can learn something from the other. So sometimes people may be having some issues. Along with that, how they are able to manage, that I learned it from the Ganga hospital people. When they are physically not feeling well and they are having only 1 hour as a break hour, with that they are able to take 40 minutes, come there and practice the meditation. I learned this is the commitment. I should have it. Having 1 hour, they are giving 40 minutes to this. So that is the commitment. This, I learned it from those people. And also when we are teaching and serving to people, we become one among them. So actually in Buddha's CEO is like a soul family to me. And also the people who I am teaching, we are come so close and we have become one like that. So by practicing this meditation and we enroll in this Buddha Siva Quantum Foundation, I find a lot of differences in your relationship, in your way you approach the things, and also the confidence what you get and what you have lost, you can regain in this. So that is the most important thing I wanted to share in this one. My grateful thanks goes to Chandra sir, Vani madam, and many members who have helped me in this journey. So conclude my today's living in one sentence is, I am having a romantic dating with my life every day. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. Thank you so much.
Oh God. So many, Madam Vidya Madam. Short time. Romancing with your life every day. What more can we have in this life? That's what we're here for. Experience to the fullest is truly understood when we meditate. So thank you so much for building that beautiful community. Look at it, 20 years, high by, to now a close family of group of people in your community that you are celebrating, that you're telling us that time, at least twice a week, you meet like a family, eat together. Beautiful.
And we also don't miss that million meditators meet on every 21st. We do it, and also the full moon meditation. We make a lot of jumping and all adventures in our terrace, and we do the meditation. Because there used to be a lot of pipes, water pipes are going, some cable wires are there. Still, we used to make an adventure and do the full moon meditation. Yes.
Sure. That's how this Millennium Meditation event has a meaning. When groups come together with that same intention to send that collective energy. So thank you, madam, for everything you're doing. You're such an inspiration to so many people that there is no retirement, that we gain back everything they lost. And it is only a second inning, or it is a third inning, it's a fourth inning. That's what we've seen time and again with many, many people who perhaps thought that they're retiring. I know you were a professor before and then losing all that touch, but coming back, a lot money, soul friends now. So thank you much for sharing. And I think it's quite a bit of time. So thank you, Anjanaji and Vidya madam. So wonderful sharing. So we will continue to, friends, listen from more such masters Tuesdays and Saturdays, we're inviting guests to share their beautiful transformation stories. Yes, we have any announcements before we close. And I'd like some of the existing members there who are there participating to have their observation and the sharing, like Vinitha ma'am and Yuvet. I don't know if I'm trying it right, ma'am. So some of your experience and observation from the sharing that we hear.
Yes, friends, we have our book clubs on every Mondays and Wednesdays. So tomorrow being a Wednesday, morning 8:15 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. IST, we have a book club on You Are the Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza. So please join our book clubs. The same happens in the evening at between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST. Please do join, get a lot of more wisdom and make more friends like how Vidya Madam is making. So we have many facilitators, contributors joining the book clubs and sharing their views as well. So please do join and get benefited. Mondays, we are doing Autobiography of Yogi by Paramahamsa Yogananda, the same timings. So we have Preeti Agarwal raised hands. Madam, you can unmute yourself.
Yes. So before that, thanks, friends. So those of you planned time only till 6:45, feel free to exit. Thank you very much. So we'll continue to learn more about how meditation is improving our health. We learned about physical health, some more to cover in that, our food choices, the energy in the body, and some of those tomorrow in a masterclass, and then more. So have a good one, and then see you at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow once again. Those are staying back, yes. Please start the question process. Before you do that, I'd like Vinitha ji say a few words.
Yeah, hi Chandra sir and the entire team. From where to start, I don't know, because so many things happened, when I should say Chandra sir came to our life and the whole meditation, so many things changed.
Madam, we're going to hear your experience one of the days, but I just want your observation with Vidya Madam. We're going to have you as a guest in one of the days to listen to you and Prashant's.
I'm so amazed and happy for her. My God, that's how, at times how the entire universe is with you when you want to do something good. So I think the universe is also helping Vidya ji. And I'm really, enticed with that line, romanticizing the life. It is great, we all want that kind of romance in our life. We are romancing with life and with ourselves. We don't need any partner for that.
Yes.
Love you for that. And I think, this love, the love of meditation keeps glowing, keeps giving you glow, make you keep you more younger. And this romance should go on. And we all are looking forward that romance in our lives also.
Surely you will have it, Vinitha. You are into that. I know we were actually, sir, in the our teachers coaching program, we were the partners actually, myself and Vinitha.
Oh.
So, yes.
She has left me so, she has gone so far ahead in her this mission, I must say. Lovely.
Actually, as you rightly said, universe is guiding me. I also feel universe is whatever I am doing, it is doing through me. That's all. I'm only an instrument. So whatever the compliments I get, I tell it, universe, it belongs to you. Thanks for making me an instrument. That type of a maturity, though I know it theoretically, these things now it has become a part of me. That maturity also comes by doing this meditation every day.
Definitely.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So Chandra said, all credit goes to you. You have created such, minds. You have created such a big family. I must say, we all are so proud of you.
We just heard from her that the universe is doing it through all of us. All right, thank you. Thank you, Ganesh. Yes. Wonderful. Yes, Preeti madam.
Yeah, namaste, sir. I have one question, so I want to ask. Like 2-3 times it has happened with me during meditation. I am sitting on the chair, but still it looks like I am rotating very vigorously. And after some time when it stops, then I breathe very heavily. Like 5-10 minutes, I want to control, still I'm not able to control. I'm breathing very heavily. And it happens in Sunday meditation also, and one day before last week. I want to know what is this.
So when you're doing pranayama, are those things happening?
No, not as such.
Why in pranayama you don't hold the breath, is it? In some pranayama?
I hold, but I don't breathe so heavily like this. Like I am, like I have done some marathon. Now I am breathless, and I'm.
Okay.
It never happens in pranayama.
Okay, but assume that there is another pranayama which is like that. Possible?
Okay. Yeah, possible. Yes.
So then, if you can consciously do, what makes you think that you cannot do it through that you're super conscious? Possible?
I couldn't get you.
If you can consciously do it.
Yeah, okay.
Everything is a mind, a conscious mind, a subconscious mind, and a super conscious mind, which is that quantum field.
Yes, sir.
Why only consciously only we are intelligent? The super conscious cannot be intelligent to have its own version of pranayamas? Can it have?
I'm doing virtually means?
No, its own version.
Not version. Okay.
Its own version of pranayamas. If we know some,
okay.
We as a finite conscious mind, we know some. Can it, the superconscious, not have any number of pranayamas of various kinds so that it is also doing it in that process? What I mean to say is that your experience in meditation can be anything. It can be any type of yoga or posture. Your body can be rotating. If normally people can rotate through that hoopla ring, they're rotating. Why can't you do a rotation inside in an energy field? It also wants to romance with that body, so it is doing many things with an energy body.
Okay.
Your experiences in meditation can be unlimited. Just the way we decide to do what we want to do consciously, we are deciding at a super conscious level as a quantum field level, which is also the same intelligence, but infinitely intelligent and powerful. So many experiences can come. And so the question to ask is, if this can happen here, why not? Why can't that happen? Why not? So there is a reason that, when you're doing a pranayama one type, you say, okay, this is what teacher told me, so I'm doing it because it got some benefit, right?
Yes,
you understand the science behind it. Okay, so I need to improve my chest area, so I'm going to do this special pranayama about it. So you have some meaning, so you do it. Some, meaning. When you have an advanced instructor, they'll ask you to do 10 other pranayamas. You don't know the meaning, but you will do it anyway, because they are very known, and so they ask you to do, you'll do it sometimes. It's the same thing when you go into the superconscious states. Now it is doing a bunch of things because it knows the reason for why it's doing it, but we just don't know for now. So that instructor told you to do this 10 other new pranayamas, you're doing them, but slowly after a few days later, you're going to ask them, the teacher is going to tell you, hey, you know what, why you're doing that? It's going to really fix your, that L0. It's going to fix your third eye point. That's why you're doing it. The teacher is going to tell you, isn't it? A few days later. And if they don't tell you, you're going to ask them and say, I really want to know, why are you making us do this? So same thing is going to happen in meditation, Preeti ji. That the more you experience it, either it's going to tell you at some point, reveal itself of what that experience is for, or you'll be curious enough to ask and say, hey, what is it for? And you will get an answer.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. What else? Do you have any questions in the chat? Anybody would like to share how you felt today, those of you especially who have done this first time, your imagination, and affirmations about your health, how real it came to. How many people felt that it was like real?
Good evening, sir, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank you for this opportunity because, okay, wait. I would like to thank you for the opportunity because I gained a lot of insight through this session for this first week, and then this is the second week. I would like to share a bit about the session last Sunday when Sir Chandra talked about the manifestation, and then I come from Indonesia and I don't know anything about India, but I don't know why. There is one word come through my mind. It's Ambala. I don't know what is Ambala, and then I Google it. Turns out it's a city in India. I don't know why it happens. So it's a bit it's a bit weird to me, but it's also maybe. Do you have any explanation about it or anything, sir?
So you felt or you heard what? Umbrella. What do you hear?
Ambala.
Ambala, sir. A-M-B-A-L-A.
Ambala. Okay. So you seen it? What happened there? You experienced it? You heard the word?
Yes, I see like a city and then like a girl with traditional clothes, Indian traditional clothes, but I don't know that it's a city in India. So I just Google it today and just found out that it's a city in India. So it's a bit.
Okay. Sure. You know, in meditation, we can connect to our past or a future. Because in quantum field, everything is simultaneously happening. And so you go back to connect to an event which has just passed into become an energy back again. Right? So when we connect to such places or such, sometimes you connect to people. So you can explore more to see what it is. And explore more, know more about it. What do you do with it? You know more about it. Do a little bit of research to see if there is some more connection that may come. The more you contemplate on, and the more you experience that thing. Typically, this is really how it happens. Basically, your intents are always matched in meditation through a response. Your intentions are matched with a response. Your intention is to know more about this place, about that girl, about why this is happening, about what is it. The more you research, the more contemplation you do, the more you are responded with potentially. So just know more about it. Okay. And then.
But is it normal to experience that in a meditation, sir?
Very normal. Very normal. In fact, Gautama Buddha, if you read his stories, that's what he's learned is in 3 hours. 1 hour he learned everything about his past. He's just understood where did he come from, how he evolved. Looking at all his past. 1 hour he looked at all his future, and then 1 hour he just figured out what he should do with his current lifetime. Okay, this is how the story goes. That meditation is when he actually discovered this technique and then practiced it, he sort of understood himself in those 3 hours through it. The whole goal of meditation is to open our third eye, to understand about ourselves. It's about knowing ourselves. How do you know about ourselves? One of it is, hey, who am I? What are my thoughts? What are my beliefs? First step. Second thing, what's my childhood like? Where did these beliefs come from? Is it from my childhood? Is it from my colleagues? Is it from my relatives? Where did it come from? All those beliefs, that facts that I think are true. Why do we have these fears? Where is this limitation coming from? All of that we start understanding. And in order to understand it, if in an interview you go, in a job interview, people are going to ask you, tell me all your company experiences. One by one, they're going to ask you, right? Okay, what project you've done? What is your role? This and that. They're going to ask you, so to know more about you. In meditation, we are trying to know about ourselves more by going back into the past, and in this case, future is difficult to comprehend it, but it's all that. So we do get insights about our past and future, very, very common, and we slowly get revealed of it. Very common and absolutely safe.
Okay. Thank you, Chandra, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Grace. So thank you, dear friends. It's time I must exit to go for another session. And we'll meet back tomorrow again at 5:30. Thank you.
Everybody gets a heart. Everybody gets a soul. Everybody gets a mind to let them know that we can be smart, and we can be kind, and we can be living by giving and loving all the time. So on the days when it's feeling tough and it seems like you don't have enough, well, let's be thankful for our friends and family and grateful for the air that we breathe and appreciate everything that we have today. Let's be generous to anyone who has less than us. It's good to be compassionate, 'cause ever since
Meet you all again at 5:30 p.m. India time, friends.